It makes no sense. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go home. All hail the Viking. I'm literally on my way home. I'm not even here. For years I've swept out on devastating raids, bringing the full glory of Odin to a trembling world. For surely if he disapproved, he would have struck me down by now. Instead, my household sleeps surrounded by the stolen fineries of foreign rulers and exotic slaves warm my bed. Truly noble and peasant alike quail at my approach, and parents silence crying children to the threat that I'll visit. Ha! Let them weep at my name. King Helfric the Viking. This is the first person in my dynasty to actually get this. Maybe it's on the amount of money you bring home? Except I wasn't even raiding. I was on the way home after a raid. I don't know how that's calculated. It's beyond me. Body count? That's not raiding though, that's fighting. That poor Ghanaian army has to go all the way home. Come on, get out of here so I can disband this army and let them reinforce. Thank you. So I might be able to afford another regiment. Probably pikemen, considering where we are now. Yeah, do it. Alright, good. Oh, I'm above my domain limit because my infirmity... Oh, flipping hell, that hurts. -3 to all stats, -6 to prowess. I still have a prowess of 26, by the way, even when infirm. Yeah. I think what I probably need to do is say, hey, wife. Gonna need you to step it up when managing the realm. Thank you. Security of supply. Part of commanding an army means making sure my soldiers have plenty of food, drink, and camp gear for the long campaigns. To this end, I've come up with a plan for ensuring my soldiers always have the supplies they need in the field. Arrange a network of merchants. Summon the merchants. I would browse their goods. 3 kingdoms, that's where that's from. Well-provisioned armies who are accustomed to foraging. So this is a 60% chance of success. Oh, no. That I'm impatient, so we wouldn't do that. We'll just go out and buy them. And that gives me supply capacity of plus 100. Summon the merchants! Hey, Marshal. Oh, I did know. Oh, no, I didn't in the end. We chose Kalinicus, didn't we? Yes, we did. Boop. So Kalinicus is now officially being endorsed by the one elector. Democracy! Right, we have a couple of prisoners. Dangnoko Sise is actually a pretty good fighter. Oh, right, you're the peasant leader. Yeah, if you decide to join me, you can fight for me. Dinka's really young. Ransom? Ransom. Dire. Ransom? Ransom. Tunka. Ransom? Ransom. Troubadour's dedication. There are often performers at court, but this time we were promised something special, and I certainly got it. As the troubadour starts yet another stanza, I walk out of the great hall in embarrassment. Each and every song is a dedication to me from Japlo. The nerve. Okay, I guess. Bit weird. Right, you had another kid. Tinkbell, are you getting an education? You are. So yeah, I think it's as long as the child belongs to somebody who has landed. Then they'll get a guardian when they turn 6. It's if they're not landed that they don't. That's clearly not true because Gossius has not landed. No, but Gossius's kids I've been doing myself. Then your kids... I never got to name these two. Yeah, I think that's the key. Hey, Kaido. Mordred is the Senate. Investments in Dodugu, my lord. It's come to my attention that there is a rare opportunity to invest in the chieftain of Dongdugu, and that is it's the big one. So risk worth taking. 75% chance of having a successful business endeavor. Worth taking. Great returns for Dodugu. So the development here is going to rise. We've already got development 8. Oh man, going from development 1 to development 8 is such a huge difference in terms of my economy. Do I want to prepare for another raid, I wonder? No, because the armies are still reinforcing. So we'll let that happen for a time. I do not have a physician. Is that true? I do have a physician. To the perceptive King Helfric of Gululand, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, Chieftain Bazook, and I must say I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you're even somebody that I could one day call friend. No, of Gurma. The guy that I've been mercilessly raiding. And Chancellor's been like, you know what, those raids? Totally for your own good. Have your people not been thriving since then, for only the strongest have survived? Or something. Greetings, my liege. I hereby invite you to a feast in my court. Heck yeah. I think I'm a reveller. I am indeed a reveller. A warm welcome. I'm looking forward to this. Speaking of which, I should probably do my own hunt and feast. What started as an ordinary feast became exceptional thanks to the presence of Chieftain Dakoko. Daknoko. Cool. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my acquaintance Wati goes on and on about court politics. And that's how we salvage that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? No, please go on. Diplomacy and learning, or why don't we talk more about you instead? You are a pedaic heretic! So please, do go on. I'm not going to befriend you. What a feast! I'll remember the day spent in Dagnoto's halls for a long time. Farewell, my vassal. And to celebrate my return, let's have a hunt. Sound the horn! This also completely eradicates my stress. Marvellous! Just as my champion Tundi and I crest a hill, we're near it. The snapping of twigs, the rustle of branches, birds screaming in fright. They are heralds announcing its arrival. A massive stag heading straight for us. Its path ends here, with me. I have a 0% chance of actually dying, 23% chance of being wounded, or I get a hunting trophy. Charge! I'm brave after all. Hunting trophy for 10 years. What does that give me? Plus 0.5 prestige a month. An impressive hunting trophy hangs in the character's great hall, showing off their achievements. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount the horses and leave the floodplains behind as the servants prepare the stag and the other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Right, let's dig in. Let's have a feast as well. Wunderbar. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. Wherever I go, my guest J. Polo is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she's after. Go away. High table breaks. The great table seating the upper nobility on the dais gave a loud crack, and a moment later it gave in under the weight of the food and the gilded decorations. As my most distinguished guests, I had to be fitted in amongst the lower nobility. I ended up close to my vassal, Chieftain Dognoko. Chieftain Tyke took it poorly, however, and told everyone it was a grave injustice to be so seated with lords and ladies barely better than commoners. As high nobles mingled with their lessers, words of both friendship and enmity were exchanged among the people who rarely associate. Dognoko and I ended up talking all evening and agreed it would not be the last time we feasted and laughed in each other's company. It's Tyrion. Except he drinks and he knows stuff. It is actually Tyrion. What a great night. New martial perk. Living off the land. That increases my raid ability. So I'll take that. How old am I now? 55. And my armies are on the way to recovery. Mordred has been fully swayed. So everyone here, with the exception of my marshal, is super on side. So let's go ahead and sway you, just to keep that going. As my guests leave, they seem to depart in good spirits. I'm also relieved to see that Dognoko does not depart without saying farewell. We both know we'll be seeing each other soon. And that gave me a bunch of prestige, which we can then dedicate to more construction when that becomes available. You people and your good results always seem to come across my air straight up murdering someone. Well, that's because you haven't educated them properly. You gotta educate them to fight mano a mano instead of knifey to knifey. Mano a mano as opposed to knifey to backy. War declared. Daifunu Gulu land subjugation war. They do have a lot more troops than I do. Interesting. Edla has given birth to a son. Oh, Constipated Wizard's Kid. Cool. So this is going to be tater salad. Whoa. Pause! God damn it. 6,000. Wow, they are bringing in some real numbers. Rally the troops. Thankfully, I have lots of money for mercenaries if I really need it, and I have enough prestige to maintain this fight for a while. What was I doing? I was going to take a look at you, and you, and you. Pin you. So that I can keep an eye on your development. Okay, so who are we actually at war with? We are at war with Timbuktu, Kong, and Diaphnu. So these are the guys that are actually attacking. Raise the army. Speed 3. You know what this means? This means safety helmet time. Because this is going to be the first fight for our proper survival in this region. Okay, next question. Who's going to actually lead the armies? Uiwana could... But I think that this has really got to be me. I will lead the troops myself. Alright, we've got our armies. There's Timbuktu's army, so let's go around there and go and demolish them first of all. Investment inquiry. With Queen Magarim's diligent administration of my household finances, there is more gold at the end of the season than expected. Host a magnificent dinner. Invest the money in the local area. There's one thing money can buy, it's eyes and ears, and let's save it for now. I think we're going to invest in the development. We're now in an area where investing in development really pays off because of all the floodplains. Like, this place can get really well developed. Quite easily. Let's actually just hide slightly behind my borders here. Wait for them to get a bit closer and then jump on them. So there's one army over on that side, which we will need to contend with momentarily. There is another one coming to reinforce them. We do need to be a little bit careful about reinforcements arriving to support each other. You're moving up there. You move here. Hopefully to cut off their line of retreat. Thankfully, I'm very fast moving, so you're not going to get away that easily. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Majorim, my beloved, life will not be the same without you. So the queen has died. Long live the queen. Let's get another one. So, cow back. Good steward. Adeleke. You know what? We're kind of a warrior king. And I don't think that I need to care about age. So we're just going to go purely by ability. So let's do this Son of All Skills again. So Nana Bindu. Terrible at fighting. Don't really care about intrigue. B. Tomagra is the best all-rounder so far. Although Io Odomo. Less intrigue, less diplomacy. Those are the traits I don't care about. You are a zealot, however. We're never going to convert you. So no, not good enough. Abe Okoyo is a marshal. Not great at stewarding. I kind of need someone who is both a marshal and a steward. So Hawa Kibze. Hawa Kibze might well be the best option so far. Or Aminata. I think you have terrible learning. I'm going to go with Howard Kibze. Done. Gotcha. Okay, 3,700 versus 1,049. Their archers are counted by my cavalry. Their footmen are counted by my archers. They are counting my footmen. But we should still be able to kick their ass. And we've got an alliance with Dagomba. Huzzah! So who exactly is Dagomba? Down there. You're not a million miles away from Kong if you want to join this fight. Nah, I'm not going to call you in. I'm going to keep the prestige for myself. Allow me to raise more troops. And in fact, speaking of raising more troops, we have 1,000 prestige. I think I'm going to raise some more pikemen, because this is going to be a fight against horse troops. We completely stack wiped them. Brilliant. Good start. Alright, let's move over here. See what we can do. We have a really high quality army compared to them. Toimu, are you any good at fighting? Not really. Although you're currently just ill. I'm going to recruit you because you're cheap. And then you can fight for me. Convert. Convert. Okay, we're good. And actually my new wife is better than the old one. So I don't need her focusing on stewarding to drive up my domain ability. And this also means that I'm getting the full benefit of her martial. So my own martial skill is 8. Ugh. I'm good at one thing, and that's fighting. Not leading troops, just fighting. So they would outnumber me 5,000 to 3,000 if I take this fight. I'm gonna do it. The sacking of Soso. With the fall of the settlement of Bambuka to Farina Safiutu, much of the greater Soso has been left bare. I will pay Wergeld for those who lost stuff. I think that was over here. Yes, these pretender rebels. That seems like a whole lot of not my problem. Gotcha. So 3,800 versus 3,200. Their pikemen are countered completely by my infantry. Their light infantry is countered completely by my archers, and their bowmen are mostly countered by my cavalry. This is going to be an absolute hammering. And yeah, I still have -9 advantage. Why? Why are they getting the unreformed pagan combat advantage? This is my territory. Wait, river crossing? Oh, here. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Definitely want to win this before they join. We mostly will have. When do you arrive? 6 days. Oh, they arrived just as we killed them. Ha ha! And now I have the river crossing. Nope, they still have the river crossing. God damn it! So we hadn't quite routed them yet. No, they're still here, see? But we massively outnumber them. 16 champions against my 14, though. It's just that my champions are a lot better than theirs. And there we go. A remarkable victory. 709 fame won from that. 25% war score. We're at 34% already. So my horsemen actually decimated 980 of the enemies. They lost 2,400 to my 370. Whoops! My champions killed 600. The horsemen actually outkilled the champions. Impressive. Levies, no, did okay. Archers 200. Footmen 200 for only 26 losses. Pikemen 153 for 16 losses, despite the fact that there were fewer of them. Their levies got mauled. Their champions, they did lose a couple. Did I lose anything? I lost no champions. Brilliant. Kana, 96 kills. Firek, 67. Dan, 67. I mean, even the guys with 5 combat ability did pretty well. That did not go their way. That really didn't go their way. Their army arriving as late as it did was actually kind of bad for them. Okay, let's go back to my mid-territories. No, let's go to Soso, so we're kind of hiding. Let's go to Memo. And then we can see where their armies are coming from. But now that we've just completely decimated that, they just don't have nearly enough troop capacity to come after me. And the quality of my forces is just so much higher. And we'll get a decent number of reinforcements while we're here in Mema. Grand halls have been built in Sengu. Well, in that case, I would like you to get a level 2 war camp. Yeah, we have the prestige for it. It's fine. Do it. Do it now. And what's the war goal? My capital, I assume. No, it's just my territories, because they're going subjugation war. They're trying to turn me into a vassal. Sad Brian coming in with a 17-month resubscription. Thank you very much for that, Sad Brian. Much appreciate it. Just double check to see if I missed anything. Dark Places. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Right, I'm going to have a celebratory drink of tea. Oh. These guys are coming in again. Let them try. They're running away. Yeah, that's probably wise. Oh, hello. Oh, unfortunately they did actually manage to loot Soom. Let's see if we can chase them down and take the money back. Not sure that we'll get ahead of them, though. I mean, they're trying to run. These guys are just sieging, but we have time. I have been upgrading my fortifications. The race is on! Come back here! I will catch you! Eventually, probably. Gotcha. My money is now my money again. Get out of here. And that army is as good as dead, and then we'll move over here and kill them. Not giving them the opportunity to merge their forces at all. Which would definitely be where the greatest danger is. That's a stack wipe. Okay, let's go and relieve this siege. Our fortifications over here should be able to hold out in the meantime. Oh, and beating that army gave me a bunch of prestige as well. Heck yeah. 7 ducats. Okay. So did they actually loot this? Yes. Wait, being looted increases popular opinion? Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Corenza's the place that's under attack right now. Not for long. We'll wait until they're locked in, then we're going to chase them. Go. Alright, Corenza, let's go. I mean, you are on the outskirts here, so let's upgrade your palisades. Get you some better defenses. A child of my dynasty. Edler's had another kid. So this is going to be... Ice Mage! May you grow to be strong and wise. Squish. 4,000 against 2,000. Footmen are somewhat countered by my archers. Their archers are completely countered by the cavalry. Their cavalry is completely countered by my pikemen. They just have a lot of light foot, which are completely countering my armoured foot. They're just so useless. Especially in this area. With the Ghanaian uplanders. Squish. How did the heavy footmen do? 32 kills, 5 losses, with 500 men. Actually, the archers only did twice as well. I guess, considering how heavily counted they were, that wasn't awful. But that was another stack wipe. This army is... This war is over. Oh, they had some reinforcements coming in. Just way too late. And now I just need to chase them down and kill them. Although I may just wait here in Segu, because we're kind of in the middle. And I'm aware that I would... Well, actually, we have 370 supplies. We're fine. This army can carry a lot of supplies. And they have to attack me. That's the war goal. They're probably going for this. So let's go and stop them. Soom is done. Can Soom build anything? Soom can build a palisade. Soom should build a palisade, please. Thank you. And Uyawanwa has been swayed. How are we doing with the stuff here? Ah, you've actually finished the promotion of culture. Cool. Let's get Bindugu done. And you finished the control. Let's get Dodugu. So that means... Boom! Norse. 2 locations now. Excellent. $6,000 men. Moving into Kjarta. Not all of them are at war with me. Some of them are just hostile. In fact, that's fighting against Ghana. I don't care about them fighting Ghana.